What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Flacasso. I'm here to give you an in-depth breakdown of how to stop pick and roll spammers in NBA 2K26. Now, this is specifically to stop 3 hunting guards who use screens every single possession. This gameplay, you're going to see we start the game off down 20 points, okay? So let's get into it. Now, this first clip here is going to be a demonstration on what not to do when playing pick and roll defense on a shooting small guard. You can see the big is sitting low at the free throw line and allowing for his guard to be crabbed and essentially shot right over, or he gets in the animation where he's behind the ball handler and he's stuck. He cannot contest the shot, and the center does not jump to contest the shot at this point, right? So this is what's going to cause me to switch on to the opposite team's center to assist with helping the on-ball defender guarding the pick and roll. Now, as you can see, we have the center here setting the screen immediately, and we have the ball handler coming up the court, and my lock is here trying to slant here and cut off his beeline. I am here in position. I'm near the free throw line because the center is setting the screen here. All I'll need to do is step here if my lock gets stuck on the screen, right? So he doesn't get stuck. He's able to get in front of him. He's going into combo moves. He comes over to me. He goes right into a bump, right? And then he has me on an island. My only job here is to avoid the 3. Okay? So I did not allow him to shoot the 3. He went in for a dunk. He got a dunk. Cool. Now you can see this next possession. He has deep bomber on. He's running up the court full speed. He did a blowout dribble. He's running full speed. I run up to him. What happens? He loses the ball immediately. Okay? So we force a turnover with him. Just meeting him here forces a turnover. Meeting him at this point, stopping him in his dribble, not allowing him to get set up, and playing high because we know he has deep bomber activated. Okay? Next clip, my lock is meeting him, full court pressing him, and the center gets the ball here. So he's going to throw the center the ball, and he has deep bomber, so what he's going to try to do is get open and get the lock stuck here. So what do? I meet him here when he catches the ball, get a bump animation, okay? So he then goes into his combos, same moves, hesitation. He gets an ankle breaker animation, right? You see where he is, and you see he's in his combos, and he was not expecting to actually break me here. So what does he do? He shoots in early, okay? Now, a good PG that gets that ankle breaker animation will most likely make you pay for it. Luckily, we got bailed out. Okay, now you can see them coming up with the ball. The center's walking the ball up. He's going to pass it to the PG. PG catches it on the wing. A lock is there. There's no screen just yet. You see they're trying to load up with double screen. One screen on this side, one on the other. He knows if he shoots this, I'm going to jump and contest. Okay, so he does not decide to shoot. He's most likely going to go for the slip because of how high I had to commit here, right? Now, he's ISOing. The screen is facing the opposite way, so I'm playing lower because I'm not expecting my lock to get hit by a screen that's being set in this direction. If anything, he's setting a screen on me and my lock, and the ball handler have a one-on-one matchup, which is favorable to us, okay? So he tries to crab him. He runs to the rim. He gets nothing. Now, once the PG doesn't have the ball in his hands anymore, the other team, they're not in a rhythm because every single time he's coming up the court doing this same exact movement pattern. So what happens? Shot clock violation. Okay. So they come up the court again. He's doing the same thing. He has not tried anything else. He tries to get a crab in a shot. He doesn't get anything. So what does he do? He resets the ball. He goes for a fake pass. He gets a screen. I come up. He crabs me, and my lock is out of position. My big is facing the opposite way. So he could have shot this here, but because he's so stuck in these same exact moves every possession, he does not shoot the ball. So what happens? He does a step back. He tries to crab it again, and look where I am. Look what the lock is. I'm here close enough to contest. My back is turned, but if I jump, I'm 6'8", 6'11" wingspan. This guy is no taller than 6'4", so I'm going to get a contest. So what do? I jump. He passes it to the center. What does the center do? He passes it. They kick it, and they get a turnover. Immediately, we go on the opposite end. I'm pretty sure we get an easy basket. Comes to me, green. Okay. Next possession. He comes down. That should have been a turnover when he did the crossover into his teammate, but it was not. Okay, which is fine. So he comes down. He has deep bomber activated again. I'm playing high because I don't want him to shoot. As you can see, the score is 39-48 at this point. We brought it within 9 points. So all we have to do is just keep playing the same defense that we've been playing, and we will eventually come back and tie the game up. So he passes it down to the slip. My center is there. I rotate to the opposite player. He grabs the ball. He fumbles the ball. He tries to pass out, get a turnover. Okay? So that's the way to play these type of players, is force them to get the ball into their teammates' hands. When they're not touching the ball every possession, you have a higher probability of something not going the right way because nobody else on the team has the ability to create offense. Now, this won't work for teams that have multiple players who all can score. That's a different video. This video specifically for somebody who comes down and they ISO with a pick at the top every time, either looking for a slip or a three. Most of the time they're looking for a three because twos are easy to match. Threes are what wins games in this game. Whoever shoots and makes the most threes most of the time wins the game. Now, I have much more gameplay displaying this on different builds. I have a 6'11" point center that I can do the same exact thing on as far as defensively. I'm just showing you how to play it, and you got to also understand that some of your teammates are just not going to understand why we're giving up twos instead of threes in this type of set. They're going to be more concerned on how many points their man scores rather than mitigating the opposite team from scoring multiples. So 3 points for 2 possessions that's 3 possessions of 2 points, which the more threes you shoot, the higher the score is on your end, the more points your team accumulates. Now, some of you guys are going to get it. Some of your teammates are understand. I don't play with comp players, so I don't expect them to understand. Ergo, I switch and I defend the pick and roll if I feel like they are not adequately doing so. We end up winning the game 71-68. If you look at the final score, the final box score, me and the opposite team's point guard end up with nearly the same exact stat line. 23 points, more than 10 assists. The difference is my teammates were involved in the offense the entire game. His teammates were not. We were getting more defensive stops. Their team was not able to stop us as much defensively, which is why we were able to come back after being down 20 points in the first quarter. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. God bless.